Hey, what's up, guys? Ali here from isocialu.com, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about how do you promote your online webinars using Facebook and Facebook ads. Before we jump into the demo, the strategy that I want to share with you inside this video, you know what to do. Two very important things. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you get notifications of all of my future video content. All right, now let's jump into this. So we're going to talk about using Facebook ads to promote your online webinars. Maybe these are your webinars to promote your events, your online courses, and different things. And what I really want to jump into or dive into inside this video is the strategy that works really well for us. And it's a three-step strategy or three steps we use. Let me get this. And step number one is we create the landing page and the thank you page. This is where we drive people to capture their information to get them to sign up for the webinar. And then step number two is obviously, we're going to talk about Facebook ads and Facebook posts. So once we have the landing page done, we post that on the Facebook page. And then that post is something that we also use in the ad campaign, which is the step number three. So these are the three steps. Let's dive into the details of how to actually do this. And I want to share the strategy with you so you really know the reason, the why we do different things, and also how it works, so you can replicate this or implement this in your own business. So here is the step number one is the landing page or the thank you page. Here is an example event or webinar that we are promoting for one of our clients. And if you look at the landing page, super simple. But let me point out a couple of things. So first is the title of the webinar, how to connect with your market, get them to beg you to do business. The title is very clear. The host and the guest of the webinar, very clear. So first thing is the title. The second thing is actually, who's the host. And third thing is make it super easy for people to sign up, and also tell them exactly when that online webinar is. So that's the information that's right here. And if you scroll down, here is what's being covered right here. Here is the sample of what's going to be covered inside this webinar. So the key takeaway here is your landing page for your webinar, keep it very simple. What's the title? What are people going to get from that webinar? When's the date? An easy way for people to sign up. And also, who is the host? And if you have a guest, maybe you do not have a guest, then you don't need another person. If you do, then make sure you tell people. And then also, they kind of I call this the bullet points of what is going to be covered inside this webinar. Keep it very, very simple. So, and then obviously, when people enter their information, they go make sure there's a thank you page. You know why? Well, here's a pop quiz. Why do you think we use a thank you page? Well, later on, and we're not going to cover inside this video, but if you ever do the retargeting campaigns or conversion campaigns, then you can use the thank you page. You can target people who landed on this page, but they didn't go to the thank you page, which means they saw your webinar landing page, but they did not register. So you can target them with your Facebook ads. All right, let's go back to our strategy document. So once you have created your landing page and the thank you page, and by the way, let me actually just go and show you one of my test emails. Here is the super simple thank you page, and all we're saying is thank you for the registering for this live Zoom event. That's it. And then here's the link that we can use inside our Facebook conversion campaigns. All right, now let's go back. So that was our step number one, landing page and the thank you page. Step number two is create a Facebook post on your page. So let's go back here. And actually, one thing I should point out is we love doing a short, I call this a micro video or a short video, where we tell people about this event or this webinar coming up and then ask them to register. So let me show you that video. So here's the Facebook page, and if you scroll down, here is the exact video we're using. And if you, I'm not gonna, get have you watch through the whole video, but if you notice, it's a very short video. So it's only, let me mute that. It's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds, so it's not a long video. And then we're using a very simple copy. Again, join me and the guest on this live Zoom meeting. What's the topic? What's the date? And then the registration link. And here, if you notice, we're using a short link again, so we can track the clicks and easily track how many signups we're getting. And here's something. So if you notice, we're using the copy, which is very similar to the copy from, I think I went to the, let me open this again. There you go. So the copy on the ad is very similar to the copy that's on the landing page. In this case, it's the exact same. All right. And this is what we like to do. I know some cases I've seen a lot of people, instead of using a video, they use an image post. That's fine too. If that works for you, that's great. We have actually used images in the past. Recently, I feel like the video is really interesting. You know why? Because when people watch your videos, you can retarget people who are watching, let's say 50% or 75% of the video content. So there are benefits of using video, but you can totally use image too. So I'm just gonna say image here. All right, let's go back. So yeah, keep your copy simple. Tell them, the information, when's the webinar, link to sign up, use video. If you use video, short video works best. And then that's it. So that's our step number 2. So we created the landing page and the thank you page to promote the webinar. Then we created the Facebook post, in our case, video post on the page. Now, let's jump into the juicy stuff. The Facebook ad campaigns. What we're gonna do in the next step is we're gonna convert this to, so when you create Facebook ads, basically you can create an ad from scratch, or you can use an existing post on your Facebook page and use that existing post as an ad. So this is why what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this post, this video, and convert this into 2 types of ads. So let me go back here and I'll tell you in a minute why too. All right, now let's talk about the step number 3, which is the Facebook ad campaigns. And we do 2 types of ad campaigns. The first one is to build social proof, and think of these as engagement ads or video view ads. And the second one is to drive traffic and conversions, and these are link click campaigns or website conversion Facebook ad campaigns. Now, why do we bother with building social proof? Well, the reason we do this is sometimes we are dealing with small warm audience, or maybe the email list is small, maybe the website traffic is small. In those cases, we create a campaign to build social proof. What's a warm audience? Warm audience is people who are familiar with you, your business, your brand, and these are the people that are likely to attend your webinar, buy your products, attend your events, go to your website and fill out different forms. Basically, these are the people who are likely to take action. But if you have a very small warm audience, which means you do not have a huge email list or a huge presence on Facebook or on social media, then this is a second way, this is what you can do. Sometimes when we work with clients and they do have a huge email list, they do have a huge amount of website traffic, and we're able to build a lookalike audiences, then we may not do the social proof ad campaign. In those cases, we will directly create the campaign to drive traffic and conversion to the website. So hopefully this is making sense. If not, let me know your question in the comments below, and I will be happy to go into more details. But this is in this video, I wanted to focus on the strategy, the 3 steps that we use to promote the webinars. Number 1, landing page. Keep it simple. Number 2, Facebook post, and if possible, make a short video. And then step number 3 is the Facebook ad campaigns. And let me actually show you something. Here is, we just launched this today, so that's why the ads are still in review. But if you notice, let's see if I can zoom in. Maybe I have to do this. There you go. So we have one campaign, which is the video view campaign. We actually launched this yesterday. Today is 15th of January. So today's date. So it's 15th of January. We launched this campaign yesterday and we made a change today. That's why it's in review. And then we created this campaign today, which is a traffic campaign. So this is if I go back, so the first campaign, we're building social proof by using the video views. And then we're driving people to the website by using the traffic campaign. So what I typically do is you don't have to run the social proof all the time that you're promoting your webinar. We're only going to do this for 48 hours and then kill this campaign. The reason for doing this is we want to build some social proof. We want to have an audience that has watched the video, and then we're going to retarget those audiences later on inside this campaign. So that's the reason why we're doing this. And another reason is we do not have a lot of time to promote this. So today is 15th and this webinar is on 21st. So we have less than a week, right? So this is why. And the other thing is we don't have a lot of budget. Let me show you the budget, you're gonna laugh. So we're spending $6 a day. So there's not a lot of budget there either. So that's why we're only spending $1 a day on the video views and then $5 a day to drive the website, the traffic to the landing page or the webinar page. So hopefully this is making sense. I know this is probably a lot to digest, but this is why I wanted to share the strategy with you, so you see what goes on behind the scenes when we create these campaigns. By the way, I know I'm not going into the details of the Facebook ad campaigns, how to pick the different targeting, what images, what copy, and how to create the ad sets in the actual ad. This video, I wanted to focus on the strategy, but if you want me to go deep into the mechanics of creating the Facebook video ads or image ads and how do you select the different audiences to target, let me know in the comments below, because I will be more than happy to create a video series and talk more details about the Facebook ads. I will be more than happy to do that. But do let me know your question. Do let me know if that's something you're interested in the comments below, and I'll make sure to cover those in the future video. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And before you go, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I will see you next time. Bye.